Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world. The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way, yeah! Terrorists, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America, fuck yeah! So lick my blood and suck on my balls, America, fuck yeah! What you gonna do when we come for you now? It's the dream that we all share. It's the hope for tomorrow. Fuck yeah! McDonald's. Fuck yeah! Walmart. Fuck yeah! The Gap. Fuck yeah! Baseball. Fuck yeah! NFL. Fuck yeah! Rock and roll. Fuck yeah! The internet. Fuck yeah! Slavery. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Starbucks. Fuck yeah! Disney World. Fuck yeah! Porno. Fuck yeah! Valium. Fuck yeah! Reebok. Fuck yeah! Fake tits. Fuck yeah! Immigrants. Fuck yeah! Band-Aids. Fuck yeah! Democrats. Fuck yeah! Republicans. Sportsmanship. Books.
Thank you. May God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show, and it is episode 266. And we are just a few hours away from Independence Day, America style.
Fuck you!
But of course, our neighbors to the north had Canada Day a few days ago, their 100th year Canada Day. So that's awesome for them. But now it's our turn. Or if you were my neighbors, it's been our turn for the last 3 days so far, and they've been setting off fireworks every single night. It's fun, but it's also annoying as hell.
Setting out more fireworks than I have.
Yeah. But yeah, the 4th of July is fast upon us. It's a Canadian holiday as well a couple of days ago. So, in lieu of that, I don't expect that we're going to have a lot of people joining us for the live stream in general, and we're going to be taking it a little bit laid back because it's time for reflection. It's time to enjoy the holiday in free spirit, or at least it's going to be for me because I am an American. The real American, not the America American. No, I'm kidding. Everybody's they're all Americans, even the crazy ones.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Wait, it was 150? I thought it was their 100th. So was it just centennial? But yeah, so we are still doing a show. Obviously, we're all here for it, but it is going to be a little bit different in lieu of the holiday, and plus the fact that because of that, most of my people were gone from work, so it was a crew of about 6 people handling over 200 idiots. Sorry. Today was not a fun day at work, and I could go into stories forever, but I won't. Instead, I'm going to give you everything that's come up this week, and then we're going to enjoy our video segment a little earlier this time. And then we're going to join ourselves. Actually, our video segment will be in the theater too, let's face it. But then we will relax ourselves in the theater, grab ourselves some cold ones, slices of pizza, and watch YouTube poop My Little Pony videos. Some of them classics, some of them you may have never seen. But we are going to watch silly, stupid stuff and just enjoy ourselves today. Because we can. But first...
Because that is the freedom we have.
It's the freedom we have. Of course, if you're catching this live, right now Steam sale is still going on for a couple more days. If you want to join us in the Gary Mods Theater, it's $5 to get the game. Might as well go and grab it now, especially since we do a lot of things with Gary's Mod. Not just the theater, but there's a lot of fun other games. We just kind of have been bogarting the theater here for recently for a little while.
Well, that and you basically been leaving your multiplayer thing to about 4 people.
Well, that's yeah.
Ain't that right, Becky?
Yeah. But in any case, before we continue on here, let's of course introduce our panel for today, or the we only have a couple of people here, but we'll probably be adjourning ourselves to one of the general chats as we get to the actual segments to let more people join in the shenanigans in the theaters as well. But for now, we have Toa joining with me.
Hello.
And of course, who could forget Suki-sama of the Otaku Ascended?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy tonight just because of the fact that I actually get to sleep tomorrow.
You get to sleep. No, I volunteered for telework, so no, I still got to work tomorrow. It's not gonna be a full-on holiday for me, but usually.
Funny thing is that last year I didn't volunteer for any of the holidays. I worked them all. I volunteered for all the holidays this year. I got them all off.
Huh, go
Oh,
figure.
you're a lucky son of a gun.
No, it's just the irony of life. You get what you don't want. You get... Oh, okay, moving on. So, why don't we go ahead, warm up our vocal cords a little bit, and stretch out those vocal muscles. And what better way to do it than, what's up, Brony? So, what's up, Bronies?
If
Let's see, for the past, 3 days now, I have been taking a more, active role in taking care of a set of dogs that I ride for a family friend who that I housed at that one time. And I had to deal with a person a year younger than me with an alcohol problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
I didn't sleep well that week.
Oh, well, that definitely sounds like a rough patch there. Suki.
Hey, I at least paid for it.
I know, okay. Suki, I think you were about to chime in on something there?
Just saying, new tech, Galaxy S8, smartwatch, things like that.
Awesome. Alright. As for me personally, I've just been getting myself set up here for Crystal Mountain. That's actually part and parcel why we're chilling it out a little bit today. I've been trying to get things ready, reaching out to a few contacts, and also I was able to drag Blanked with me, so he's going to be helping me monitor the gaming room. And we're also going to be bringing out Monster Twy this time around, so I'm getting her cleaned up as well. Of course.
And also making sure that the cat doesn't get his claws into her again.
Oh, no, the cat's not going to do anything to Monster Twy. In fact, the cat's been really respectful to her lately, so I think we'll be fine there. Only big problem is apparently this might be the last Crystal Mountain. So, yeah, that's kind of a little disappointment there on our side. But it just means that you got to go out with a bigger bang, right? But yeah, other than that, there really hasn't been much going on. That pretty much covers everybody. So let's go ahead and jump into some site news, or basically what in the world is going on. Some of you have already known we've streamed 2 of the 3 Equestria Girl specials. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the 3rd one because I won't be out of town, but I'll be out of city and in a hotel, and I highly doubt I'll be able to stream on that. So the 3rd Equestria Girl special will, of course, I believe Suki is going to be doing that. Am I correct there? Mm-hmm.
Sir. Yep, we will.
Yep. So yeah, you'll still be able to watch it. We are still going to watch it as well. And I wanted to... Some of you are wondering, why in the world have I not talked about any of the specials yet? Well, my thought is I want to wait until all 3 of them are out and talk about them as one cohesive thing. Especially since
that's what we're getting whenever it comes to them being sold together.
Well, that and they're actually a little bit tied together in some respects. but we will get into that later. Yeah, that's why we haven't really talked about the specials too much yet. But another thing that we're going to go ahead and talk about right off the bat here, because we might as well address it, and of course, just as we normally would, spoiler tag, because the movie trailer recently dropped. Now, for the movie trailer, we're not going to show it. That's pretty much the point blank of it. We are not going to be showing the movie trailer.
Although the fandom's reaction to it has been, wow, the 2D looks good. What the hell are you doing, 3D?
Actually, I think I got a really good reaction video for the entirety of the trailer, but we'll leave that for the video segment. But yeah, for the most part, the fandom is pretty excited. They have pretty much dissected the fact that some of the elements of the trailer are unrefined. But we won't get into details on that. If you wanted to watch the trailer, you probably already have. If you wanted to save it and watch the entire movie without any clue of what's going on, you're obviously going to do that as well. So that's why we're basically keep holding our cards close to our chest on this one. Because some people have watched it because they want to. Some people have not because they do not want.
But can we all agree that the art style definitely is going to be a little bit of a brick wall for some people?
Brick wall. Oh, well, it's not jarring, but it's definitely a unique experience. It is going to be a bit of a hurdle, and I'm not gonna lie. It reminded me so much of the difference between the original Power Rangers and then when the Power Rangers movie came out. I mean, it was the same characters and everything, but it just had like a weird shift to everything too. Do you know what I'm talking about, Suki?
Yeah, it's called a budget.
Yeah, it's called a budget. Yeah, it's an actual stinking budget.
Yeah, and they actually had suits made that weren't just spandex.
No, I get it. There were actually suits that had armor and effects and things like that, and it's just funny how much it was different yet the same at the same time. It's just kind of the idea I got from the Power Rangers movie to the Pony movie. Either case, both of them still were really, really good, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm still excited for the movie, but we'll get into that much later, like 5 months down the line later.
Yeah, on my birthday, hooray!
So with that,
a good birthday present every year.
Oh. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and remove the said spoiler tag. Who's the awesome character? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat room. They're asking who's the awesome character. I have what? Oh, they're talking a little bit in the chat about other things. But we're gonna go ahead and don't worry too much about it. We're gonna go ahead dive right into the news. We're gonna swim in the news. We're going to breaststroke the news. Okay, that sounds wrong. Let's go ahead and get into the news. First off, I actually don't have the link to this, but I might as well quickly tell people. The movie has been cataloged for time, and it is going to be a 1 hour, 39-minute long movie, which is pretty standard for an animated movie.
But I will say this, looking at the trailer, it already feels like that might be too short.
You think they might rush things a little bit?
I'm staying hopeful, but just looking at how much they want to do, obviously how many characters they want to introduce in order to do that well, I feel like they may not have given themselves enough time. Because here's the thing, that 1 hour 39 minutes might include credits.
Ooh, yeah, true that. That would be annoying.
But here's the thing, Suki. Would you rather go down the Transformers route and be incoherent 2 hours and 30 minutes?
No, I'm not saying it needs to be that long. I'm thinking, because here's the thing, what happens a lot of times with Pony 2, even these two-parters and even like the Equestria Girls movies, I feel like they're always like maybe 10 to 15 minutes too short. Like
they have a lot of great ideas, but some of them they just can't quite flesh them out. They just have to kind of skim it a little bit. Which Actually,
like
good.
I was gonna say in the first Equestria Girls movie, an extra 10 to 15 minutes. How much more could they have let Flash and Twilight interact and made it less just thrown together relationship?
A less Brad scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, an additional 5 minutes of them just having a scene between the two of them talking would have been fine. And anytime Twilight came back, like a 1 or 2 minute scene of, "Hey Twilight, how you doing? Fine, Flash. How are you? Good," and then walk away.
I think you're asking a little too much there. Also, I'm going to
Drawn out
destroy our
scene of
chat
them
room now.
making out without making out.
No, no, no. Well, it's a movie. The one thing about movie is you can't exactly something like that doesn't quite fit because you always have to have something happening. You can't have filler space, and unfortunately, that's a bit of a filler space kind of a thing.
I would like to point out that John Oliver made a half decent trailer using a wax statue of Warren G. Harding
And that's
that
John
people
Oliver.
like.
And that is John Oliver. And that is a trailer. We are talking about a movie. However, I get your point though. I get the point. I just feel like it got illustrated wrong on Toa's side there. But yeah, I'm hoping it's not another scenario like we got with Samurai Jack, which awesome show, awesome thing. But yeah, a lot of things felt like it got really rushed because they just didn't have time for anything.
Yeah, like for those that still haven't seen it, I will still respect that they haven't seen it yet. But yeah, like in Samurai Jack, a certain character development, yeah, that needed at least one additional episode.
Yeah. But in any case, we're just going to keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best on what they do with the movie here. And let's go ahead and move on because first off, you people are horrible.
What?
Yes. Tell us something we don't know, boss.
Well, this got posted in the lounge chat here.
Oh. I forgot that's where I left him.
Thank you, Suki. You ruined it all.
Hold on.
Hold on to what? There's nothing to hold on to.
No, you do not understand. Cole and Aaron have been on a outing.
Did anybody translate that?
Thing of let's make the most cringy fan art possible.
Oh boy. Moving on before ideas start to happen. Okay, actually, in all honesty, if it wasn't for a relaxed day, I probably would have tried to switch gears for this thing. A Daring Do game has been in the works for some time, over a number of years, in fact, and recently it finally had a public beta release. Or just a public release. Actually, it looks like it's a full-on release, to be honest. No, it's a demo release, unfortunately, but... Yes, but the game is awesome. I did get a chance to play a little bit of it, and it plays really well. The controls are really nice and responsive. The graphics are amazing. It actually feels like an all-in-all game. I didn't exactly reach an end to anything because I only played maybe about 3 minutes and died 3 times. Horribly.
As you do.
As I tend to do. But it was really fun from what I played, and I'm actually really excited that they keep going with this. So expect me to do a let's play of this on the show at some point in the near future, and be sure to check out our show notes and pick up a copy while it's still available, because you never know. Especially
how many games do you have from the early fandom that have been kaput skis?
I have games that you may have never even heard of before.
Exactly.
And probably never want to hear of before, in all honesty. But in any case, yeah, it's an awesome little game, and I really enjoyed it. And I'd say it's definitely worth at least a little bit of a look at and playthrough. Next thing on the news agenda. So the The Hardley Foals have now finally come up with their own adventures. Stupid joke aside, I say
Okay.
oddly Foals, but these are actually called the Ponyville Mysteries with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. But yeah, it's essentially basic. Let's face it, it's the Hardy Boys. This is the Beverly Clearly mysteries. This is the kind of stuff that this is the kind of stuff I read when I was a kid. I don't even know about
Oh,
kids
you like
nowadays.
Nancy Drew and whatnot.
Nancy Drew, thank you.
So did they fire and miss?
They fired. That would be so awesome if that happened. But no, they got two stories so far: the Schoolhouse of Secrets and the Tale of the Timberwolf. Of course, these have both been released everywhere books are sold, quote unquote. And I'm actually at the Crystal Mountain. There's a Barnes and Noble nearby that I'm going to try to pick up a copy of the My Little Pony book RPG. I may also see if I can get a copy of these books and just give them a quick read and give a review on them, because I honestly do want to see what they come out with this. I doubt it's going to be anything Sherlock Holmes. It'll probably be something ridiculously stupid, but who knows? I might be surprised. But yeah, for those of you who like your pony mysteries. And I still think that was a good pun on my part, the Hardly Foals.
No, you did good. You did good.
I did good. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so next, who wants a tiny little chibi MLP plushie?
You probably just want it so you can put it next to Monster Toy and be like, they grow. Or am I just going insane?
Yes. But actually, these are little tiny chibi play school ponies. And
you would still get the Twilight one.
And apparently, Pinkie Pie is now Princess Twilight Sparkle. Either that, or they couldn't be helped. They couldn't be bothered to change the little pony image there on the bottom left. I mean, look at that. You got a little Pinkie Pie there, and yeah. Yeah, but they got a little Twilight Sparkle and a little Pinkie Pie. Oh, I actually didn't notice this till now, but apparently their the light in their eyes is actually the shape of the cutie mark. Yeah, Pinkie Pie's got the balloon. Twilight Sparkle has the star thing. Let's see. Rita, Make My Pony Grow. Let's see. Why was the guy in Leaves Draft? No, that's something else. DM12, I'm picking up these two next week. Bigly Creepy, Heed Me Morons. Heed This Morons. Okay, I have no idea. Okay, so if these plushies weren't your style, how about my little sea pony plush?
Shoob shooby doo.
Nah.
You knew that was coming.
Wait, what the
Waiting
hell?
for the image to show up on YouTube.
Oops, sorry, I was tapping my keyboard to get some of the hair and whatnot off.
All right, man. You gotta watch out for that. We are live here.
Huh.
No a mute button anymore.
Yeah.
Is the mane and tail made of? Is it fabric or cardboard?
It looks like it's fabric board. You know that weird little fabric that's really stiff and it might as well be cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know of it.
But yeah, I just found this to be kind of hilarious in a weird way, because it almost looks like they just took out the back legs and just sewed them together with a weird finny paper tail thing.
Well, to be fair, and going from the solo lines, these are brand new templates.
Well, to be fair, we're not supposed to be fair. We're a podcast. We're supposed to irrationally judge, hate monger, and be cruel in ways that we should never expect. That should completely demean anything that we stand for.
Second, who pissed in your coffee this morning?
Nobody. That's the problem. My coffee went. I'm pissed. No, I'm kidding.
What's in this? Milk and sugar. Dude, that's what you get for stealing my woman. Get out of here and bring this back with urine in it like I asked.
And of course, because we
No,
cannot,
what? But
and because we can't forget the horrible, horrible animatronic horror movies, games that are coming out, here's some Twilight Sparkle animatronic again. Seriously, this actually looks even worse up close like this.
Hi.
you know the only good thing about this?
I'm Twilight Sparkle. No!
No, the person that's doing the Sweetie Bot can take that information and try and do it as a code.
Please, no. Keep with the Sweetie
No,
Bot.
just as a test run.
No. 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 Moving on. So let's go into a little bit more merchandise news because actually these toys I'm excited for. The My Little Pony mini collectibles have actually jumped ahead for once. So instead of going back to season 1 and 2, they have My Little Pony movie figures. Of course, you could see Tempest, Shadow, and Grubber. And along with that, we also got figures that are supposedly movie related. Or at least they say that they're part of the movie, so, you know, whatever it is or isn't, they're still the awesome little figures that you actually want to buy. Wait, that's... Hold on, that looks really weird there. Oh, I see. Actually, that's pretty awesome. The Kingdom Hearts Crusaders apparently have a balloon booth, and it actually has a balloon Discord figure.
You know, that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That is actually pretty cool.
Wait, something that just occurred to me. We never did see Discord in that thing that came out.
He may not be in there at all. He might be on
Did it call
vacation.
out, or somehow they take out Discord. I do not know.
Well, quickly moving on to random merchandise, and literally random. Toys R Us apparently has a Mega Mystery Power Box. A big box that has random pony content. Anything from decals to cards to Funko figures and anything in between. All packaged together in one little box. That can have so many different random stuff. So if you wanted to really try your luck at collecting, apparently there is a literal grab bag of pony. Yeah, I guess there's not much else to go on there, is there?
Well,
It's a
it's
box of-
literally you can have one of those options. You may get Debbie, you may get Daring Do. We don't know.
Or you can keep your red snapper, or take what's in the box.
Well, to be fair, that is a bargain. About $25 for all that. That normally would cost maybe 50.
Well, it used to cost 50. It's probably not as much anymore, but I don't really know. I'm not going to I'm not going to judge on either way. But yeah, it might be actually worth looking into if you are just want to collect random pony merch. And speaking of random pony, Amazon Pride Parade went Rainbow Dash.
To be fair, I'm just like, cool.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Oh, really not much to say on that. It's just nice.
Yeah, it's Amazon Pride, my little Pride. Ow.
Sounds like
This is
a.
not a Lion King crossover.
I was about to say that sounds like you're supposed to be a crossover.
We'll go with that crossover. Nothing else I can think of.
So wait, where is this out at? Because I understand it's Amazon, but where? Well, what area?
Let's see. It just says the Pride Parade. It doesn't exactly specify where this Pride Parade was.
Huh.
Let's keep going. I'm quickly looking at information. Yeah, unfortunately, comments are pretty much just that. So I have no clue where this was in any Pride Parade. In all honesty,
Let's see. Well, it's Amazon. I'm assuming Silicon Valley.
mm, I think
I
it may be. Yeah, I would only guess as much. I mean, it is Amazon. Why wouldn't it be in the Silicon Valley of all places?
Hmm.
Well, it's still pretty awesome either way. But okay, so there is that, and we also got a little bit of other news there. Though if you want to check it out, be sure to check our show notes here. There now, the weekly submission. Unfortunately, we only have one entry.
I just cobbled something together real quick out of a picture from Sketch and one that I have yet to show as a part of this thing. So give me a moment. I'm just submitting it.
Well, we still got the one from Dr. Bristle, so I'm gonna go ahead and point this one out. Ponies washing cars, and it looks like Dr. Bristle at least took my comment to heart because he actually started hand drawing some of this. Keyword there, some of this. Of course, the floating head of Toa is mentioning the spotless car. The floating head of Shady McShades is also floating there. So, yeah, me and a bunch of floating heads are washing a car for Bristle.
I'm the only one that could possibly do that without it being creepy.
It's still creepy.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm a
not
robot. If my head is floating,
creepy. Yeah, unfortunately, that is it. However, yes, we are kind of in a bit of a holiday here, so some people might be celebrating early, unable to get their arc going on. So there we go for the moment. Toa is working on another one. We'll probably show that off as if and when we can. Next week challenge: ponies in superhero costumes. And yes, I am upset. That gray ball should be in Daisy Dukes. That would be hilarious. That'd be actually hilarious. So thank you for that mental image. I both thank you, and love you and hate you all at the same time.